This is a short introduction to your Unit 5 folder. When you log into Unit 5, your final unit in the course, you will see that there is a quiz, final project, and review folder. Your quiz folder has a final Unit 5 quiz, which encompasses what you've learned throughout the course. You'll see that there is a read aloud available to you. You can also scroll down for the study guides down into your resource folders down below. Open up the study guide, and that'll give you copies of the answers and the questions that are in there, as well as some other aids to help you prepare for that exam. Please don't forget that with the quizzes, you may retake for a higher score. So if you do not score a 100% on the Unit 5 quiz, please do retake it after taking a look at the study guide one more time. For your final project, you'll have a student choice project. You'll also be posting your submission to the discussion board right here. For this, you will need to work on some different sections throughout the end of the course. In order to complete this, you're going to be posting to the discussion board a number of times and posting your progress as well as responding to other students' progress on this project. This project has a number of steps that you'll need to follow, and they are all listed with a picture that matches to them. The first step is going to be your idea. So for this project, you're going to be coming up with your own idea. What project do you want to create? What is an artwork that is original, created by you, that would be personally meaningful to you? This is the decision that you need to make. So for this, the first step is to come up with an idea. So you're going to come right to this section, identify what you might create for this artwork. What is your artwork going to be about? How will it be meaningful to you? After you complete that step, you're going to incubate your idea, meaning you're going to think and make connections to your life and the world around you. So you're going to brainstorm. You can create a map of your ideas, use a list or web ideas, pictures, anything that's going to help you focus on this idea. You can look for artists that have similar work and similar topics. You're going to need to also decide on the elements and principles that you will rely on for this project. Remember, when looking at elements and principles, you want to make sure that you're looking at your vocab list in the course. After you complete that step, you'll move on to step 3. This is inspire. So we have our little brain icon here. For this one, you will capture thoughts and ideas by creating thumbnail sketches. You're going to really push yourself and come up with some different compositions for your work. This page gives you 4 boxes that you can write in and draw your sketches into. Please make sure that when you're sketching, you're not just drawing really super quick sketches. Really plan it out. Really think how you could create this artwork and really put your ideas down onto those 4 boxes. How will you show your idea that you came up with in section 1? After you have your sketches, you're going to explain which one you think was the most successful and then explain why. Make sure to explain why in your response. Step 4 is going to be intention. For this one, you're going to come up with your plan. So you're going to develop a pencil or colored sketch of your best idea from above in step 3. It will include color and a list of materials you plan to use. What elements, what principles will you show? What culture might you connect it to? You cannot start your final project until sketches are complete and posted to the discussion board. You need to think, what am I creating and how will I make it? This is your game plan. So here we have our icon for our game plan on how we're going to get to the end result. After you complete that step, you're going to come to implement. For this one, as you can see from our icon of multiple different materials here, you'll be creating a successful artwork and accept ideas from others that might enhance your artwork. New ideas from others should be detailed and specific. So you'll be interacting in the discussion and in live classes. You'll need to think about it. How can I create and refine my plan? How can I improve my artwork? You will be posting your plan and your implementation to that discussion board numerous times at this point. You'll also be commenting and responding to other students' postings to offer them feedback. You're going to need to participate in the discussions. A huge part of this project is the participation factor. You're going to list suggestions here that you took from other students. So you can see there are 3 listed here, but maybe you took more ideas than that. Be sure to include the name of the person that gave you the idea in order to give them credit. Finally, we have step 6. This is our introspect. So this is with our eye, where we're looking back on what we've done so far. You're going to reflect on your creative process and finished artwork. You're going to write a detailed artist statement along with a title, and you'll be submitting your final piece along with this title and statement to that same course discussion. Make sure to include at least 2 elements and 2 principles in your description. Again, pull up the course resources and pull up the vocab lists if you are unsure of any of the elements or principles. Do not forget to submit your final artwork along with your packet, so you'll be submitting both to the discussion. For this step, you want to reflect and share. So think about what your artwork means. How did you reach your goals? How did you maybe not hit your goal exactly as you had hoped to? Reflect back on your process. Was there an area you could have done something different with? Or do you feel that it was successful? Why? Make sure to give a good description of the materials, the elements, the principles, the process. Really explain to us where you started and where you ended up. You'll find at the end there is a checklist for the final project. You'll want to post to the discussion with updates for every single step listed here. Each of these steps does have the icon listed next to it, so you can scroll back up and look for that same icon if you're not sure what that step is. So here we have our I, step 6, and our I for the last step. Make sure to record the due dates on these so that you know when you need to have those in, and then check them off as you do submit each of these steps. We'll be working on this throughout class as well, but you will need to work on this independently on your own.